one's left. I feel like I need the whisper, right? So we're trying mic variation number 500 this morning. So I'm hopefully not going to be yelling at you guys or speaking very loudly at you with yoga. I do have a contraption on my back, so we'll see how back bends go or laying on the spine. But let's find a nice comfortable seat. As always, you want to make sure that your spine can lift tall, and then you also want to honor your body. And whatever your body is giving you today, honor that. Like today, physically I feel pretty darn good. Mentally, I am already exhausted. This is the time, guys, who come to my class that you would be giving me energy. So that's where we are at, right? Every day is different. And as I've spoken to you guys in class before, that when I ask you, how are you doing? I truly mean, how are you doing, right? Fine, it's okay. I've had a mentally exhausting morning, and that's where we're at. So hopefully yoga practice today will get me and you in a very good place so that you can breathe a little deeper and connect with who you are at your center. As always, I recommend a block, maybe a blanket. I'm sitting on a blanket and maybe a belt, okay? But feel your spine lift tall. Feel your collarbones broaden and your shoulder blades drip down. And then feel the back of the skull lift up, and then your chin bows down towards your chest. Allow your eyes to soften. Maybe even close your eyes. But whatever you do, eyes opened or closed, allow your eyeballs to be steady in one spot in their sockets. And then just become aware of your breath. Don't change how the inhale is entering or the exhale is leaving your body. Just notice. Is it residing up in the throat and chest area? Is it down in your belly? Is it circumferencing your body? All are fine. But just notice. And then once you have become aware of where your breath is residing in your body right now, I invite you to see if you can make it a little longer on your inhale and definitely longer on your exhale. So we're going to do a few rounds of coherent breathing, and this coherent breathing will be the same length for the inhale and the exhale. So just take a deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. And then inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. 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 Do 4 more on your own. gather your hands in front of your heart, Anjali Mudra. And we're going to start with 3 Oms. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let your breath escape out. Inhale your breath in. Exhale, gently bow your head down towards your hands. Gently open your eyes, bring your hands down. And I want to start today's practice with some movement, with some different variations of warm-ups and sun salutations. And then we'll slow down the second half of class. So come to the standing of the front of your mat, or come to standing at the front of your mat. Go ahead and allow your feet to be separated about hips distance apart. Feel your spine lift up and then reach those arms down to the floor. So Tadasana is a posture that we want to be strong and steady and have life in it. On your next inhale, sweep both arms up into the air. On the next exhale, bow down over your legs. Inhale, half forward fold. Exhale, bow down. Inhale, reach your arms up high. Exhale, hands in front of your heart. Again, inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half. Exhale, bow. Inhale, arms up. Exhale in front of your heart. One more time. Inhale, up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half. Exhale, bow. Inhale, up. Exhale, hands in front of your heart. Adding on, inhale, up. Exhale, fold. We're going to step our feet back to a plank position. You can lower your knees down if you would like to, but descend the rest of your body. Inhale, lift up into a cobra, and then tuck your toes, downward facing dog. And hold. And then step your right foot forward, and then your left foot forward, bow down. Inhale, arms lift up. We have the second half, bow right back down. Step the left foot back, and then the right foot back. And again, lower your knees if you need to descend. Inhale, lift up, cobra, and then exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot forward, and then right foot forward, doing your half forward fold, and then exhale, bow down. Inhale, arms lift high. Exhale, hands in front of your heart. Let's do that 2 more times. So inhale, up. Exhale, fold. Right foot, left foot, descend. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot, left foot, bow down. Inhale, lift high. Exhale, fold. Left foot, right foot, descend. Inhale, lift up, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. left foot. Right foot, here's that half forward fold. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms up high. Exhale, Anjali Mudra. Last one, guys. Inhale, up. Exhale, bow. Right foot back, left foot back, descend. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot, left foot, bow down. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, fold. Left foot, right foot, descend. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot forward, right foot forward, half forward fold. Exhale, bow. Inhale, arms up high. Exhale, hands in front of your heart. Again, taking it up a notch. Inhale, lift up high. Exhale, fold. This time, inhale, half forward fold. And then step or jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. And hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get your feet forward, walk, hop, or stroll. Inhale, half forward fold. Exhale, bow down. Inhale, arms up high. Hands in front of the heart. 2 more. Inhale, up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up. Exhale, downward dog. And hold for 5, 4, 3, 2. Get your feet forward, walk, hop, or stroll. Inhale, half. Exhale, bow. Inhale, lift. Hands in front of your heart. One more time. Inhale, up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up. Exhale, downward dog. And hold for 5, 4, 3, 2. Bottom of your exhale, feet forward. Inhale, half. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, hands in front of your heart. So we're going to add some more to it, guys. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, fold down. Changing it up a bit though. Inhale, half forward fold. Step your left foot back. Warrior 1 is where we're going. So spin the back heel down. Reach both arms up high. On an exhale, open up. Warrior 2. Lengthen your front leg. Reach forward and fold over into your triangle pose. Both sides of the body nice and long. Gaze anywhere from the floor up to your left hand. Exhale. Bend your front knee, Warrior 2. Flip your right palm Do a little reverse warrior, reaching that right arm back. And then exhale, side angle pose. Start with your forearm on your thigh and reach that left arm up by your ear. Hold strong, reach out through the fingertips, push back through your heel. Open the belly, open the heart. And then one more time, move from your pelvis, warrior two. Lengthen the right leg and rotate the toes in, both arms lift high. Exhale, hinge forward and fold down. See if you can get your head to the floor. And if not, no worries. You can also do this pose with your knees bent and your forearms on your thighs. What we're looking for is to help open up the pelvis, right? So we're trying to lubricate the hip joint. Inhale, lengthen your spine up. Exhale, hands into the hips. Inhale, lift up tall. Good, from here, arms out to a T. Rotate the right toes in, rotate the left toes out. Warrior two. From your warrior two, so we're going to reverse everything. We're going into side angle pose. Breathing, spiraling the belly open, finding that straight line from fingertips down to your heel. And then from your side angle pose, we go all the way back to reverse warrior. Opening up the left side of the body, and then exhale, warrior two. From our warrior two, straighten the front leg, fold over, triangle pose. Look down at your left foot, look forward or up. What works for your neck today? Ground down through your back foot. Come all the way up. Warrior two. You're going to heel toe your back foot in. Sweep that right arm forward. Here we are in our warrior one. Now from your warrior one, reach your arms forward and bring your hands down. And let's find a plank. From your plank, descend either all the way to the floor or hover. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And stay. And then at the end of your next exhale, hop, walk, or float forward. Your choice. Inhale, half. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, lift your arms up high. Exhale, hands in front of your heart. We have the second side now. So inhale, arms up high. Exhale, bow down. Inhale, half. And then you're going to step that right foot back. Spin the heel down. Make sure we're good here with that leg. And reach both arms out. Warrior one. From your warrior one, open up. Warrior two. Hold strong. And then straighten your front leg. Reach forward. Triangle pose. So this is somewhat similar to Tuesday's little sequence. Root down through your back foot to come up. Warrior two. And then a little reverse warrior. Keep that left knee opening out over the second toes. And then fold over, side angle pose. Keep spiraling the ribs open. Heck, maybe your left hand can go all the way down to the outside of your left foot. Warrior two. Straighten your front leg, rotate the toes in. Again, let's reach both arms up high. Hinge forward and fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bow down. And hold. Connect with your breath.
Honor, remember your knees can be bent. Just make sure the knees open out over those second toes. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Bring those hands onto your hips and lift up tall. Good, and then from here we come into our warrior two. So rotate the left toes in, right toes out. Bend your front knee. Good. From your warrior two, go straight into your side angle pose. Connect with the breath, honor the breath. Feel that inner arch lift up, so your inner thigh lifts up, and then sink into that right hip. Come through warrior two to reverse warrior. And then warrior two. Straighten your front leg, fold over, triangle. Utthita Trikonasana. Work your hips. Right, so there's some activity within the muscles of your body. You're not just hanging off of your bones. There's an intellectual integration. Ha, that's fun. Intellectual integration of hugging your muscles into your bones to help support your joints. And then it's a bonus that we feel a little lengthening and opening up in the myofascial tissue. Ground down, come all the way up. Warrior two. And then heel toe that foot in. Warrior one, lift both arms up high. And then bring your hands down. Find your plank. If you want to go straight to down dog, go for it. Otherwise, flow. And breathe. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently lower your knees down, child's pose. And soften. Let those arms reach forward, or maybe come underneath your head, or reach back by your feet. Just connect with the breath, honor the breath. And then when you are ready, push yourself back to downward facing dog. Now from this downward facing dog, move your hands to your feet. Go ahead and allow your knees to bend, clasp opposite elbows, and sway your torso from side to side. Slow that sway down, release your elbows, pull your belly in, bend your knees a little more, and then come up to standing. Standing up tall. So we're going to do a very slow, mindful walk forward to the front of the mat. So go ahead and stand at the back edge. We're going to do a very slow kind of march. Right? So I'm going to invite you to bring your hands up to your hips. What you're looking for is no wobbling from side to side, and a very intentional step, a very intentional lay down of your foot. So look out in front of you, and then take your gaze down to maybe where the floor and the wall meet. And then you're going to lift that right knee up as high as you can. Breathe, no leaning to the left. Slowly push through the heel, lower the heel, ball of the foot. As the toes go down, your left heel lifts up, and then you hike that left knee up high. Breathing, slowly push through the left heel. Get the ball of the foot down. The toes go down as the back heel lifts. Float the right knee up high. So continue this slow, mindful, meditative walk to the front of your mat. Staying in the present moment, staying connected to your coherent breathing. Slow lift up, slow descend down. And let's do one more each foot. And if you're already at the front of your mat, just walk in place. And that left leg up. Heel strikes down, ball of the foot and toes. And then stand tall for your mountain pose. Go ahead and close your eyes. Notice how you are feeling. And then we're going to bring our hands in front of our heart, Anjali Mudra. With that same activation and awareness of our body, we're going to come into Warrior 3. So shift your weight over to your right leg. Start to lift the left leg up and teeter your body forward. Keep your hips square. Keep the left leg straight. Can you open your arms out to a T? Can you reach your arms all the way up by your ears? And then slowly lift your torso up to bring your leg down. Hands in front of your heart. Slowly reach your right leg back. Belly in, hold strong, leg up. Arms to a T. Reach the arms forward. Slow lift up. Let's do that one more time on each side. So hands in front of your heart. Start to reach the left leg back. Mindfulness with your body. Holding strong. Arms up. Then they travel forward. You slowly lift up. Hands in front of the heart. Last time. Right leg back. Descend forward and down. Open your arms up. The arms sweep forward. Find your length. And then slow lift up. Inhale here. Exhale. Bow down over your legs. Inhale, half forward fold. And then other step or jump back. Chaturanga Dandasana or all the way to the floor. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. And then again, gently lower your knees down, child's pose. And soften. Maybe bring those hands underneath your forehead. Okay, so we're going to do some heart opening now. You gotta move my little fanny pack mic to the back. So we're gonna lay down onto our bellies. Now, depending on how hard your floor is, you may need some padding underneath your pelvis, right? So you can unfold your mat, and that might feel, not your mat, your blanket, and that might feel really good to your body, right? I'm gonna go ahead and use snow blanket to begin with, and then just see how it goes. So you're gonna lay on your belly, forehead down, arms back by your sides. Kind of like we started Tuesday's class. Okay. So allow those hands to be up towards the ceiling, and then rotate it so the thumbs go down and the palms face into the body. See if you can gather your legs together. And then on an inhale, find length and lift up. Roll the shoulders back, open the heart, open the chest, and then exhale, descend down. Then breathe. And then let's do that again. So palms rotate in. Inhale, lift. And then exhale, lower down. Open your arms out to a T. Palms face the floor. Now here, roll your shoulders on your back body and then hover your hands off of the ground. So this is the start position. Gather your legs as close as you can together. Inhale, lift up. You're flying. It's like you've just jumped out of an airplane, right? You're skydiving. So breathe. And then exhale and release. Relax your shoulders. And then roll the shoulders onto the back body, pull the lower belly in, float the hands up, flat. You're soaring in the sky. Exhale, release, and lower. And breathe. And then one more position with those arms. Bring your arms out to like a Y position. And then we're going to rotate again, the palms in and the thumbs up. Pull the belly in, gather the legs together. On an inhale, lift. Hold strong. Find space. Okay, space for your breath, space between the vertebrae, and then exhale and lower down. And then one more time. Tailbone reaches long. You gather in, inhale, flat. Find openness, let your breath flow. Find length with your legs. Those knees will want to bend. See if you can find a little more length. And then exhale and lower down. And then bring your hands underneath your head. Bend your knees and gentle sway of your knees from side to side. And then from here, lay the legs down flat. Hands by your ribs. Sit back into a wide-kneed child's pose. And soften. Okay, so I am going to get up into a shoulder stand. I am going to use my blanket, but for those of you who do not practice shoulder stand or who have no clue what I'm talking about, I don't recommend trying it for the first time virtually without someone there looking at your form. So what I'm going to recommend is grabbing your block and doing something that's called Viparita Karani, or supported Viparita Karani. So you're going to lay down onto your back. Move things around in my body. And you place your block underneath the bones of your pelvis. And then you lift your knees above your pelvis. There we go. And then maybe straighten your legs up. Okay? So this is an inversion. It will help the blood come from the feet and go down to the pelvis and then down to the heart. And that's a nice alternative to shoulder stand. Heck, if you know shoulder stand, but you don't want to do it today, do Viparita Karani. Otherwise, let's see how this goes today. You grab a blanket. I like to place my blanket right at the edge of my mat. And if I had a second blanket, today I think I would probably use that second blanket as well. So I've used up to 3 to 5 blankets, just depending on how my body is. So that might be helpful for you. But you're going to lay down onto your back. And you want your shoulders right towards the edge of the blanket. And then when you roll your feet over, the shoulders will go towards the edge, right? So you press your arms down by your sides. And the hardest part is getting your hips up and over when you're laying on a blanket. So you use the strength of your core, and then walk your shoulders underneath you and bring your hands onto your back. Now you can do a Viparita Karani here, where you let your pelvis stay on your hands and you stay in a little bit of a piped position. So this is the start of your shoulder stand, right? A Viparita Karani with your hands. But then true shoulder stand, we're trying to take the pipe out of our body. Now you do not turn your head, so I invite you, if you're looking, to come out, sit up and watch, and then get into position. So from this pipe, you start to lift your hips up, and your hands start to lock up onto the rib cage, and you attempt to get your feet over the pelvis. And then you look at your toes. The hands walk up onto the rib cage. And we'll just stay here for about 30 seconds. So that'll give you, who are watching, time to get up, adjust yourself, and connect with your breath. You should be able to talk freely because we are not collapsing our throat. Our shoulders are working, right? So we're not onto our neck bones. And then from here, start to take the feet over your head if you're in shoulder stand. Place your arms down by your sides and roll your spine down smoothly. Knees bent. Those of you in Viparita Karani with your block, just stay there. Those of you in shoulder stand, stay here for a moment. Keep your head steady and still. And then when you're ready, you're going to roll to your side. Keep your head low still, but move that blanket out of your way, and then go back down onto your back and grab your block. Or if you don't have a block, a book, like a hardback book. And then we're all going to come into Viparita Karani. So both legs up, arms by our sides, and just hold it here. Slow and steady with your breath. And then bend the right knee, reach the left leg forward, and maybe hold on to the right leg. Find openness, find your breath. And then switch legs, knee in, other leg out. Soft jaw, steady breath. Connect with your breath, honor your breath. Feel that opening through the front of the hip. And then both feet flat down. If you would like to extend both legs forward, you can. And if you did extend both legs forward, stay there for another breath or two. And then you'll draw the feet into a supported bridge. And then we'll lift the hips up and take the block out. And just stay here for a moment. Laying on our backs. No movement. And then what I want you to do is we're going to do a figure four. So you're going to cross your right ankle over your left thigh bone. Place place the right hand onto your thigh bone and push it away from you. And keep your hips square though, so when you push with your right hand, the left hip will want to hike up to your armpit. Keep that pelvis steady. And then if you want to take this deeper, then you fold your left knee in and grab hold of that left leg. Soft jaws, steady breath. And then you're going to keep the figure four, but lower your left foot down, and then open your arms out to a T. From your T, slowly take your right foot to the floor, but keep your right knee going up to the ceiling. And then you're going to take your left hand again to the top of that right thigh bone and push it away. It gets a nice opening, at least for me, into my iliopsoas. And maybe you guys turn your head to the right. It's kind of hard for me with the head side. And then from here, let that right knee fold in to get a deeper twist. Soft jaw, steady breath. And then slowly come up. You pause here and you rest. And then we're going to do that left leg. So figure four. Place that left hand to the top of the left thigh bone and push it away without hiking that right hip up. Listen to the breath, honor your breath. And then when you're ready, you're going to fold that right knee in, if that's appropriate for your body. Listen to the breath, honor the breath. And lately, my left gluteus, my left hip has been much tighter than my right one. So just notice if there's a difference in how your hips feel. And then lower that right foot down, arms out to a T, and then you do a little timber over to the right. So the left foot comes to the floor. And then maybe you bring that right hand to your left thigh and give yourself that nice opening through your waist. Soft jaw, steady breath. And then let that knee fall in. Maybe turn your gaze to the left. What feels good to your body? And then you're going to slowly come upright, uncross the legs, and then I want you to give your knees a hug and gently rock from side to side. And then do a little happy baby, whether you grab a hold of the pinky toe set edges of your feet, or you go through the legs, and then go to the outside of the feet, and then rock from side to side. And breathe. It is a-okay if the pelvis lifts up a little bit here. Just be mindful of your spine. And then release. Good. Maybe shake your knees from side to side. And then give those knees a hug. Curl your head up. Rock yourself up. And then we're going to come to a seated position. I'm going to sit up onto my blanket and extend my legs out in front. So we're going to do some binding, meaning try and get the hands to go behind our back. So I'm going to take my strap and place that strap like a U or a C shape behind me. So I have one side of the strap on one side and then the other side on the other. Sitting up nice and tall, whether you're on a blanket or not, but we're going to bend the right knee. Now have your right foot about a fist distance away from the left inner thigh. And the first thing I want you to do is take that right arm onto the inside of the leg. And then just see if you can walk your hands forward. You might be able to grab a hold of your foot. If your mat is still lengthwise, you can grab a hold of the sides of your mat here. The goal is to attempt to get the side of your waist to the inside of your inner thigh so you can press your knee into your ribs or your armpit. And just hold it here. Then you're going to rotate your right arm in internal rotation so the palm faces out, your thumb goes down, and you bring your arm behind your back and reach for that strap. Then, if your balance is good, you do the same thing with the left arm and either grab for the strap or see if the right hand can grab for the left hand, and hopefully you guys can see that in the mirror. Right? You take a deep inhale, shoulders roll open, and then you exhale and you fold forward at the space in between your legs. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lift your torso. Release arms and lift tall. Extend the right leg. Bend the left knee. Pull it back. Good. A good fist distance right between your left foot and your right inner thigh. And then lean over. Let your knee open some. Get your torso on the inside and then hug your knee to your arm. And just hold it here. And breathe. Soft jaw, steady breath. And then as long as your elbow is in front of your shin, that's why you rotate the thumb down and reach it back and either grab for your strap, and then the right arm does the same thing, and maybe you hold the strap with both hands. Right? Or maybe you inchworm your right hand over. You find your fingertips, maybe your palm, maybe your wrists. Collarbones open, and then you exhale and you fold down. And hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lengthen your spine, release your hands, and come all the way up. Good, let's go ahead and bend and place both feet together. Open the hips, and if your knees are up high, bring your hands behind you, right? If your knees go down low, grab a hold of your feet and lift tall, and then hinge forward and fold. And stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale finally, then lift up. And then release. And then I'm going to invite you to make your way to a Shavasana, final relaxation. You are more than welcome to stay upright and vertical in a seated position. Right? I'm going to stay seated for a little seated meditation, and today I'm sitting in Sukhasana. It's called the pose of ease. It may not be very easeful though. Right? You can always go into Virasana. But feel that spine lift tall if you are seated tall. If you have chosen to lay down on your back, milk it for all it's worth. Let those legs separate a little bit. Let those arms come away from the torso for a little bit. Right? So they don't have to hug you. And then allow your eyes to close wherever you are. And for a brief moment, just notice your body. Notice what parts of your body are touching the floor or the mat. And with those parts that are touching the floor, can you soften them and release them and let them get heavier? Can you allow the front side of your body to feel a softness and a melting down? Feel as if you're pulling a hoodie up and over your head all the way to cover your eyes. So you get a little more darkness
And then allow those eyes to sink a little deeper into their sockets. Allow your jaw to relax and your tongue melts all the way to the bottom of your mouth. It melts like a puddle. And you rest in some stillness, allowing your breath to flow in and out effortlessly. Continue to allow your body to get heavier and heavier. And about just 1 minute. Set an alarm, it'll go up slightly, and I will end with an Om. And you're more than welcome to just stay lying exactly as you are for as long as you would like. And you can also sit yourself up as well. I'm going to gather my hands in front of my heart on Anjali Mudra. I'm going to take a deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Inhale your breath in. The divine light within me blesses and honors the divine light within you. Namaste, guys. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Where? I don't know. Bye, guys.